Dear students, today we are going to discuss projectile given angular projection. Means in previous case we have discussed that projectile is fired horizontally, and here we are going to discuss projectile fired at some angle with horizontal or with vertical. Let a projectile is fired at an angle theta with horizontal having some initial velocity u. This initial velocity u is acts along some angle, means here it will have two components, one along horizontal and it will be u cos theta, another one along vertical, it will be u sin theta. This u cos theta means velocity of projectile along x-axis have tendency to move the projectile along horizontal axis, while the velocity along y-axis or another component of initial velocity of projectile has a tendency to move it along vertical axis. In this way, by following these two velocity, the projectile chosen a path like this, means simultaneously it moves horizontal as well as along vertical axis. If after time t from the projection O, let particle reaches at P whose coordinates are x, y, means after time t from the projection it reaches at point P whose coordinates are x and y, means x distance along x-axis and in the same way y distance along y-axis. If we want to evaluate this distance x, then we have to apply second equation of motion, s equal to ut plus half at square. Here sy, uy and ay. Suffix y represents that we are considering here velocity or acceleration along y-axis. This y-axis means sy equal to y, uy initial velocity along y-axis u sin theta, ay minus g, t at any time, t उसको हमने अपने कंसिडरेशन में कर रखा है, t किया जाएगा y इक्वल टू uy u sin थीटा इंटू t माइनस हाफ g t square. This is equation 1. But we have to find the we want to find the relation of this path, means हम ये चाहते हैं कि इस पाथ के लिए इक्वेशन मिले और उस इक्वेशन को ऑब्जर्व करके हम ये डिटरमाइन कर सकें कि ये प्रोजेक्टाइल किस तरह का पाथ फॉलो कर रहा है. उसके लिए ये y इवेल्युएट हुआ, अब x इवेल्युएट करना होगा. तो x और y के टर्म में जो रिलेशन आएगा वो हमें इस नेचर ऑफ पाथ के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन देगा. ये along y एक्सिस हो गया और along vertical axis. Second case along horizontal एक्सिस। हॉरिजॉन्टल एक्सिस के अलोंग मोशन कंसीडर करें तो हियर ux इक्वल टू u cos theta, initial velocity along x axis u cos theta, ax, there is no acceleration along horizontal axis and therefore horizontal velocity remains constant throughout the motion of projectile. Sx equal to x. Again we have to apply second equation, Sx equal to uxt plus half ax t square. Now Sx x equal to ux u cos theta into t, ax equal to 0 and therefore second term will be 0, and now this equation will be written as x equal to u cos theta into t. In order to find t, we have to write t equal to x by u cos theta. This is equation 2. Using equation 1 and 2, we have from equation 1 and 2, that is, on putting the value of t from equation 2 into equation 1, we have y equal to u sin theta into t x by u cos theta minus half g t square x square by u square cos square theta. In this way, y equal to u cancel out, x tan theta minus g by 2 u square cos square theta x square. Above equation is of the type of y equal to ax minus bx square, which is again represents a parabola. And from above discussion or from discussion shown earlier, we may say that the path of projectile is parabolic, or trajectory of projectile is parabolic, and this equation is named as equation of trajectory. Trajectory means path on which projectile moves or path which projectile follows. Maximum height attained by the projectile, or simply maximum height. It is denoted by capital H or small h suffix n, hm. So, maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile during its journey. Maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile during its journey is called maximum height attained by the projectile. In order to evaluate maximum vertical distance, we use relation b square equal to u square plus 2as. Now we are going to discuss motion along y-axis, that is along vertical axis. Then we have to choose y, by square uy square plus 2ay sy. Here Vy, velocity, final velocity along y-axis. If we consider journey from O to A, then final velocity at A along y-axis will be 0. Means projectile will attain 0 velocity when it reaches its maximum height. कोई भी पार्टिकल या प्रोजेक्टाइल जब अपनी मैक्सिमम हाइट पर होगा तो उसकी जो वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट होगी वेलोसिटी की वो 0 होगी, या यूं कह सकते हो कि वो अपनी मैक्सिमम हाइट को तभी अटेन करेगा जब अपवर्ड मोशन स्टॉप हो जाए, सीज हो जाए। और इसलिए बी वाई इक्वल टू 0, यू वाई इक्वल टू यू कॉस थीटा, ए वाई एक्सीलरेशन along y axis, upward journey है -g, and sy here it is capital H. You may also use a small h suffix m. 0 equal to uy square u square cos square theta minus 2g h. We want to evaluate capital H, and in this way H equal to u square cos square theta by 2g. This is the relation for maximum height attained by the projectile during its journey, and this maximum height depends upon initial velocity of the projectile and also depends on theta. Theta is termed as angle of projection, means a maximum height attained by a projectile fired at an angle or given angular projection depends upon initial velocity provided to the projectile and angle of projection at which it is fired. Second one, now we want to find the expression for time of flight. Time of flight means time interval for which projectile remains in air. ये वो टाइम जिस टाइम के लिए प्रोजेक्टाइल एयर में होता है, means time taken by the projectile from O to B, or time taken by the projectile on reaching from point A to point B, means from the point of projection to the point at which it again hits the ground. इसके बीच जो टाइम लगता है वो होता है टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट. In order to evaluate this time of flight, we may use equation S equal to ut plus half at square. अब ये जो मोशन अंडर ग्रेविटी है, ये एक्चुअली इस सेकेंड इक्वेशन को कंसीडर करें, S इक्वल टू यू टी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर. एस वाई यू वाई ए वाई. एस वाई particle thrown from O and reaches at B. Now its vertical displacement becomes 0. जिस प्लेन से ये प्रोजेक्ट हुआ था उसी प्लेन पर फिर आकर ये हिट कर रहा है, मतलब ग्राउंड से ये प्रोजेक्ट हुआ था और फिर रिटर्न होकर ग्राउंड को हिट कर रहा है, तो जो वर्टिकल डिस्प्लेसमेंट आएगी वो 0 हो जाएगी. And in this way Sy equal to 0, Ui equal to U sin theta, Ay equal to motion under vertical, Ay equal to minus G, नेट डिस्प्लेसमेंट ये 0 हो जा रही है, जितना O टू A में ये हाइट आ रही है उतना ही ये B पर आकर हाइट फिर 0 हो जा रही है, तो नेट वर्टिकल डिस्प्लेसमेंट ये 0 हो जाएगी. एंड लेट कैपिटल T बी द टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट, देन 0 इक्वल टू U sin थीटा T माइनस हाफ gt square. Here we want to evaluate t, and therefore half gt square equal to u sin theta into t. t power cancel, t equal to 2u sin theta upon g. This is the expression for time of flight of a projectile given angular projection. It again depends u and theta. Horizontal range डायग्राम को देखें तो horizontal range will be separation between O and B on x axis. x axis पर जो O और B के बीच की सेपरेशन है यह हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज होगी, एंड इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड एज कैपिटल R. The maximum horizontal distance between the point of projection and the point on the horizontal plane where the projectile hits is called horizontal range, or it is also defined as maximum horizontal distance traveled by the projectile during its time of flight. For this, we have to use simple relation. This is second equation of motion. By using this relation, we can calculate horizontal range, or using simple relation, since there is no acceleration along horizontal axis or along x axis, therefore we will use simple relation distance equal to speed into time, और इससे ये रिलेशन इवेल्युएट हो जाएगा. तो चाहे आप इस रिलेशन को यूज करो या डिस्टेंस इक्वल टू स्पीड इनटू टाइम, उसको भी आप यूज कर सकते हो. तो डिस्टेंस इक्वल टू स्पीड इनटू टाइम यूज करोगे तो हम वहाँ एक्सीलरेशन ये मानेंगे क्या, एक्सीलरेशन अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस 0 होगा. और अगर इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन यूज करते हैं तो s इक्वल टू यू टी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर एक्स एक्स एक्स. एस एक्स ये r हो गया, मैक्सिमम डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल बाय द प्रोजेक्टाइल. यू एक्स यू कॉस थीटा इंटू टी. टी हमने टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट कंसीडर किया है, टी इक्वल टू टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट प्लस हाफ ए एक्स एक्सीलरेशन अलोंग एक्स एक्सिस 0 इंटू टी स्क्वायर. नाउ दिस third term will be 0, and in this way r equal to u cos theta into t. I'm putting the value of t. We have u cos theta into t, 2u sin theta by g. u square 2 sin theta cos theta by g. This 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta, and here r equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. ये फार्मूला है sin 2 theta का या sin 2a का, 2 sin a cos a, sin 2a equal to 2 sin a cos a. इसी फार्मूले को यहाँ यूज किया तो 2 sin थीटा cos थीटा है तो हमने sin 2 थीटा यूज कर लिया. ये हो गया रिलेशन हॉरिजॉन्टल रेंज का. अब ये पूरा पोर्शन आपका कंप्लीट हुआ मोशन इन ए प्लेन फॉर क्लास 12th.